Yo, good evening my delicious friends and welcome back for some more Let's Play Elden Ring with your boy Mikeymegamega, live on twitch.tv/Mikeymegamega. Come and join, I'm live every single day, but maybe you're watching a VOD on YouTube. Everyone in Twitch say hello YouTube, and everyone on YouTube click like, click subscribe, it's lovely to have you. The beautiful Samurai Mikey is out here by the troublesome Davy Jones himself, Godric the Goddick. How many ding-dongs do you reckon he's got underneath? Because he's got so many arms. But before we go and take him on, and I complain about my subtle but ever-present controller drift, we have... Where does it say? 6,700 schmeckles. So what we're going to quickly do, my lovely eggs, is hop back and buy some new powerful magic. Yes! At the Sorceress's Cellin. We're going to dive in there, get some more powerful attack magic, maybe see if we can upgrade any of my weapons. We're going to go to the Hall of the Round Table, see what they've got going on, and then we're going to take all of our business back to Godric, slap that boy down. Bish bash bosh. Hello there, lizard. Hey, Trey the bad guy. Gem, Beast of Prey, Artsy Wolfie, Moony Raven, Snowrip, one of you. Flazorm, hello? Every single day, just not always on Twitch. Yeah, we found Cellin. Official King Willie, how you doing, man? You just woke up. Well, you're just in time for the magic.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Let me know as ever how my audio is compared to the video game. I'm not getting drowned out. You can hear everything perfectly. I will study sorcery now. My current ability is I can do this spell, Glintstone Stars. Crystal Barrage looks awesome, but we need a lot more intuitiveness or intelligence. Scholar's Armament enchants my right-handed sword with magic damage. That's pretty cool. Scholar's Shield enhances damage negation. Now, I've got 100% physical damage negation on my shield already. You can't see it, but it's, you know, you see the details. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and bust out Glintstone Arc and Scholar's Armament. And then we'll buy Crystal Barrage when I'm a little bit more of a big boy. Does she have anything else? No. Oh, can I give scrolls?
To continue the lesson? Very well.
Yo, so...
I have time aplenty.
Thank you. Underneath me... Give, blah, blah, blah. Give a scroll. Give a scroll. I have scrolls. I have scrolls. And this is going to help them help me. Give the Royal House scroll to Sorcerer Cellin. Mikey's going to be a magic samurai. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I want to do a strength, dexterity, magic build. Magic and dexterity mostly. So we'll see how we go. But I don't know what I'm doing. But backseating's turned on, so you can help. Beast of Prey says, yeah, I discovered you on YouTube about 4 years ago. You're one of the people that inspired me to do art. Aww. Yo, Beast of Prey, thank you very much for saying, man. That kind of stuff puts a warm little feeling in my heart. That's what I'm here to do. I want to get you guys drawing. That's all. And I'll use boobs to do it. I will give her the scroll. Wake up. Wake up, samurai. We got a city to burn. Come on now.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days.
Oh.
Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar.
Oh.
I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
I'm so curious. Oh. Yo, does she sell more Oh, there's more stuff. A Carian Slicer performs a swift sweeping slash using a magical sword. Oh, wait, is there an even better? Oh, man. Oh, I spent my money a bit prematurely. Glintblade Phalanx forms a defensive arc of magic glint blades. That sounds fucking awesome. We need to save up 500 schmeckles. No, wait, we need 300, and I think I literally have them on me. Now, look, I know I don't have the initiative. I need initiative 22. But I'm going to buy it anyway. Now, I've got some unlockable... I have things that are made of stuff. Right? Where's my items? In my inventory. I'm helping by telling you that you should know how loved and appreciated you are. Oh. Listen, hey, thank you very much, dude. Well, hey, right back at you. Right back at you. Holy shit. Look, I hate Twitch, but I hate all platforms. But getting to meet some of you guys, it's been a fucking pleasure. Hey, come on now. Less of that, come on. Now, I can crack some of these open like an egg, and I get stuff. How many runes for just one of these? I have... That just gave me 200. Perfect. Let me just use one more of these. Yo, yo. I'm such a good magic samurai.
You wish to continue the lesson?
Always.
Very well. I have time aplenty.
The learning never stops. Yes, thank you. That looks awesome. One day I'll be smart enough to use it. Onion Boy becomes Magic Mikey. I covered up my Onion Boy merch to make unsea juice. Because I'm always looking at your artwork. And it sickens me. Mikey, come on now. We are legendary. You guys are... Ah, you're right. You're right. You're like a solid 5 out of 10, you guys. Don't worry about it. If you press R3 on the inventory, it won't close when you crack a rune. Oh. Oh, I'll try to remember that. Now, can I ask her about her sorcery? Did she ever tell me this?
Our art draws upon the powers embedded in Glintstone. But what is the nature of such power? Glintstone is the amber of the cosmos. Golden amber contains the remnants of ancient life and houses its vitality, while Glintstone contains residual life and thus the vitality of the stars.
Oh.
It should not be forgotten that Glintstone's sorcery is the study of the stars and the life therein, a fact lost on most sorcerers these days.
Didn't I find a falling star item? Really randomly, I didn't, like, star tier or something? There was, like, this kind of, like, receptacle thing. Oh my god, I wish everybody needs to read the book called Annihilation about things that receive light. And it's, look, I can't help you people. Get on my level. Yo, what was my ability on this sword? Yo. Anyway, like I was saying, let's go and use the magic that we can. I'm very excited to be upgrading our magic attack ability. So, memorize spell. Over here, Glintstone Arc and Scholar's Armament. Now, let's see what happens. How do I use these? Oh wait, can I not use them? Oh, maybe I just can't use them in here. Let's go upstairs. Do I even remember how? Let me rest here. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I can't remember how to use my oh yeah. Okay, I remember. I need the stick. I needed the stick. I've been killing it lately with art. Look at that. Well, did you just see me? Did a bit of drifting there. It's good that you got that unsea juice because one of the latest drawings I made had huge boobers. That's just disgusting. Ugh, horrible. Is your name inspired by a Capcom game? Beast of Prey? No. What Capcom game were you thinking of? And you're 4'5", but numbers don't really matter. Gem, you are lucky I don't know where my buttons are anymore. Here we go. Yeah, that needs turning... Okay. Sorry, guys. So today we're both live streaming, and I'm gonna be... Okay, honestly, bear with me one sec. I know this is super dull, but I just want to get my menu option for my Stream Deck on another screen. Because I've changed all the buttons. It's defaulted all the sounds back to 50%. crickets? Crickets can go up a bit. How about now? Yeah, we'll put it on 100%. If we get any more lip from Gem. I was asking Gem how she was earlier. I was like, yo, I'm so excited to see you, Gem. It's been a while. How are you? What's going on? Gem's just picking up Nathan levels of meanness. She's coming at me hard. Coming for my throat. I'm fighting for my goddamn life over here. No. I haven't urinated on a 14-year-old. Don't worry about it. Not yet. Well, not in a way that you can prove. The stick. Yeah, the magic stick. You know how all wizards have a magic stick? Like Gandalf, he had a stick. Haven't we got any Lord of the Rings fans in here? Saruman had a stick as well. And then Gandalf broke it. That's not a yaoi. Oh, okay, nice. Look at that glow. So, if any of you guys were here for my Dark Souls 1 Let's Play, I used this magic ability on my sword as well for that, before we got the Black Knight Greatsword or whatever. Lovely. What was my other ability? Ooh. Wait, that looked awful. Ah, that's way better. Oh, does it matter where I'm looking? Oh, I can angle it up or down. That is the most important thing. Oh, I'm out of juice. Oh, yo, okay. I've got some really cool magic. Yo. Now, my friends. Next up, in our world of improving ourselves, is let's go over to the sacred table of lost grace. The table of lost grace. A sacred pact was held here. The round table hold of knights long yonder. All deceased. But memories afoot. And controller drift aplenty. Yes, step to the left. That's what I wanted. One sec, I'm just going to do that thing where you squeeze the controller buttons really hard and hope that solves it. Do you think I should email PlayStation support? Anyway. Now, I don't recall this person being here before. Hello.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D.
It's a suckling babe.
Those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
I might take this controller apart.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number.
You've got a college science project that you're working on. Hey, well, VLYTTV, always lovely to see you anyway. Thank you so much. Good luck on your project. Hope it goes very, very smoothly. Who's Nathan? Oh, just some arsehole who hangs out from time to time. I wouldn't worry about him. He's no big deal. Gandalf had 2 sticks. Gandalf had 2 sticks? I love magic sticks. Staff, you ignoramus. Nobody worked for Gandalf. He worked on his own. There's only like 5 wizards. He didn't have like a team, Todge. A staff is just a bigger stick. Wait, what websites have you been going on? Is this Pornhub talk? Look, this is a family stream. I don't know about you lot. Okay, anyway.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Okay, I don't want to sound like a mad person, but since I've been squeezing this controller really hard, trying to get rid of that drift, there's now a grating feeling underneath my left controller. My right controller is so smooth and light, but I can literally feel this one grating against something now. I think I fucked it. Either there's caught loads of dust, or I've pushed down too hard. Oh no, that's done it. Oh, I just depressed it and it's moved back to where it should be. Don't worry. Temporary complaint. I'm just super paranoid. I don't want to drift in the middle of a boss fight. Hey, I thought you guys were supposed to be upgrading my grey matter.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good.
Thank you.
Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Yours are lovely, but I don't think they're the right thing. Wait a minute. Oh, you can cure stuff. Flame fortification. Increases fire damage negation. Godric gets a bit flamey. Flame. Wait, maybe I do want to learn these. Oh, yo, let's give him the. PS5 controller, everybody. Perfect. Thanks for being here. Let me give him the prayer book.
Further study of incantations, is it? I can happily spare the time and applaud your enthusiasm.
Thank you. Give him the prayer book.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erdtree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
Oh. You didn't like it. Ooh, black magic. Black flame. Black flame blade. Enchants your right-handed armament with a black flame. That's the coolest fucking thing I've heard this entire game. Black lightsaber. Yo, is this
May the
no, it's
golden
not.
order shine.
The most important part is I want to go back to where the smithy is. Silent Night. Deadly Night, part 2. Book Boy.
Once the wisdom of the two fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper welcome.
Where was slowly lizardifying Armor Man? The twins. Do I have a bell bearing? No. Do they sell me stuff? Ooh, what's this?
This guy's got the right idea.
Yo, Daikin, how you doing, man? Mikey, you might have caught something inside of it. That can be what causes drift. Yeah, I would open... Oh, there's a little reset button here. I was going to say I'll open it up. There's not even any screws. I've got two little... Just tiny... Yeah, I might have to fuck around with it a little bit. I told you to take the wizard staff. What? Okay, yeah. Blizzard, you wouldn't besmirch an old man his stick. Saruman, I will draw you as one draws poison from a wound. Answers request for summoning from hunters. When invaded, request aid. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, you can buy Stone Sword's keys. I'm not made of money, though. What is this? A furled fingers trick mirror. Take on the appearance of a host of fingers. I can already take on the appearance of stuff. Hey, I'm Mr. Appearance. Look at this. Look at me appear. Flawless. They'll never know. Because there's so many other mysterious unlit crates. Look how baked in all the lighting is on this environment. None of the baked in environmental lighting is interacting with the crate. Anyway. Oh, can I not go through here? Where's okay, maybe it's in a different direction. 1 minute. Let's go back over here. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a smithy so that we can at least look at the options for upgrading my weapon. I've upgraded my wonderful Uchi Katana once, but only by a little bit. I want to know if we can do a little bit more. Then we're going to go back and we're going to mess up Goddy. Yes, hello.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
Metal Gear sounds for the
No matter,
box.
it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Sims, you handsome man. We will, when the time comes. I've got 2 of them now. Sims, I've remapped my layout, and I don't know where all my buttons are, so it takes me a bit of a while now to do stuff. You sound exactly like Gandalf. Oh, thank you. Gandalf, your staff is so fucking huge. The item that takes the appearance of a host is a way of tricking invaders. Oh, is that for multiplayer, do you mean? Oh, you know about baked-in lighting? I do, Beast of Bray. Only in terms of, like, watching YouTube videos about how games get made. I don't know about actual 3D hard work. So, strengthen armament. Ashes of War. Can I increase the effectiveness of some of my existing Ashes of War? Because this has got good blood loss build up. I'm going to leave that for the moment. Okay, so Uchi Katana +1 costs 372 schmeckles. I don't have enough money, but I can otherwise do this, right? Yeah, okay, let me see if I can, let me upgrade my katana then. I'm just going to get some money out. You said if I press R3, it will stop closing? How much money have I just made? I have no idea. Let's use all of these. Ooh, sorry, I did that wrong. I now have 2,700. Yo, I got loads.
Back already. No matter. Lay out your arms.
You didn't see my painting message. I just thought of a good painting idea. Oh, King Willy. Sorry, dude. I was all excited about seeing Sims. I must have skipped ya. I'm going to paint you near a busty wizard girl as a spell-casting samurai. Oh, I love the idea of this already. Misa 7. Misa! Keep blinking. We'll keep an eye out for you. Yo. Uchi Katana +2. Yes, please. +3. Let's get wrecking. +4. One more. Okay, I don't have enough smithing stones for +5. But I've just upped my katana's attack to 141. Yo, let's go. I'm pretty sure I'm now the biggest kid in town. So, having done that, my friends, let's just go and give one quick look at Godric. But I'm not going to worry too much about utterly obliterating him yet, because I still haven't visited this shack. I went past it on a horse. And then there's an interesting jar over here that we haven't done. So, like, we need to actually do this kind of map area. I don't even think I've been in the Stormgate Castle. I think we just went near it. But I have done the whole beach. And we still haven't killed the dragon over here. Oh, and there's the catacombs. The catacombs. Mate, do you remember them catacombs? Yo, so we've got plenty. Oh, wait, no, I think they're down here, actually. We've got plenty to do. But let's have a quick look at Waiting for Godot. Guys, I hope you're having a lovely evening. Thank you so much for joining me live on Twitch. It is a pleasure to have you this fine Sunday. What are you all getting done? You doing your own projects? Are people being creative? Are you working on stuff whilst you're listening to Mikey? Tell me all about it. Hey, Beef Stasio, how you doing, man? Oh, speak of the Devlin, he will appear. Beef Stasio. We're just about to do a Godric test run, now that I've increased some of my buns and business. Now, let's summon a buddy. I remember how this works. Summon. We're going to drop the dogs. I'm going to buff my stats. Then I'm going to enchant my sword as well. So this will take a little bit of prep. So here's Nefeli Lu, Double Axe Warrior. I love her. She's got very big shoulders. It's very sexy. Then buff me up. Then, oh, I don't have enough juice for my ashes. Quick, lone wolf ashes. Brilliant. And then two-handed sword. cheeky drink. Jog it in. Stab. Lovely. Do I have another flask of cerulean tears? Nope, I don't. Okay, we'll just keep the pressure up then. Oh, quick! When he does that scream for this cutscene, you want to get the damage in. Now, I'm not going to play this cutscene every single time, but this is the first time we're fighting him this episode, so I'll let it roll. I'm drawing a thing with a big cake. Snow Rip. I'm going to do fan art of Godric, and it's just going to be loads of ding-dongs. Ethely Lou, the muscular waifu.
Lend me thy strength.
Official King Willy remembers how much I crashed cars. Driving in Cyberpunk is very, very difficult. That's why I got the PS4 controller. Oh yeah, he's screaming, dude, because he's about to buff himself. Okay, now things get really bad. Stay behind him. I haven't dodged a single one of those properly. Oh no, I think he does a lot of dragon flame, dangerous stuff. Big dreams. Now, for our first fight of the evening, we got him well over halfway health. I might pull that game audio down a little bit. I think I'm competing. Way over halfway, so not bad, not bad. We will come back to him, but first, let's go to our shack. Let's adventure out the rest of this easy part of the map, and then we'll smash him again. Go for the butt stab, you can do it. Mate, I'm all about... Anyway, come on now. That's bedroom talk. I've got a pro tip, don't die. Yeah, that needs turning up as well. Oh, wow. My mouse just had a moment. How about now? Better. So. Oh! We haven't talked to this lady for ages. Whilst we're here. How have you been?
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them. And that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
Since we last talked, love, I've kind of had an eyeful of what that club is. It's dead people and grafted corpse arms. Give them a memento.
What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't...
Oh wow, she's really torn up.
They all believed in me. They all thought I'd make something of myself, me, who can't do anything. I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Oh, good for you. I know how to get there. Run straight in for round 2. Yo, you can upgrade your summons. Misa Severina. I knew there was a reason why we liked you.
I think I'll head to the Round Table Hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose
Yeah,
there.
she's on it. She's on it. Yo, Kazalister, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. Mikey, did you get the jellyfish? I did. Jellyfish boy's tanky. Jellyfish is a girl, Kazalister. We were talking about pronouns earlier. Yo, Kazalister, get woke. Anyway. This way. To the shack! Stage 1, shack. Stage 2. I never buffed my sword! I never buffed my sword. I need to remember that with my magic. Watch the gummy bird. Wait, what's gummy bird? Wait, is this... What are we talking about? Yeah. They're a bit slow, aren't they, these guys, on the uptake? I think it took him quite a while to realise I was even murdering him. So what is the deal with the giants? I feel like they're corpses which have been all hollowed out. And then someone's put like a tombstone inside the corpse as if it's some part of necromancy ritual to reanimate it. There's a bowl here. Oh, I think the shack's over here. Okay, how do I increase my horse's health? I can feed it berries, can't I? A raw meat dumpling. Restores HP but causes poison. Here we go. Feed to torrents to greatly restore HP. The giants are enslaved trolls. They used to have stone skin. They're not giants, they're trolls. You'll know when you find a giant. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Am I assuming size gender? Yo, so there's a shack over here. Lovely, thank you. Rest at the site of grace. Hello, traveller. Wait. You look very similar to the dude I saw in the hold. Oh. That's like one of those German Zweihanders. Is that like a great sword and a half or something?
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight?
Oh yeah.
Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm?
Of course it does.
Despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
The Order collapsed?
Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time.
You're supposed to buy me dinner first, aren't you?
Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished like you.
Yo, learn battle arts from Knight Bernal. Oh, more ashes of war. Kick! Ah! Yo, is this like... So, in Dark Souls 1, you could kick. And it broke opponents' shields. And it pushed them off cliffs. Does anybody know? I'm going to buy it anyway for 800. Does anybody know if this kick is like that? Your pants are tarnished. How dare you?
chosen one. No matter what you do.
I know, it does need to be louder.
Even if you receive a liberal arts degree. Baby time. It's baby
So,
time.
that's got nothing to do with my Steam Deck, but that's really, really quiet. Yo, Little Gamer Bro 123, thank you very much for the 9 months. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Lovely to have you. Cheers for that resub. That's baby time. That's C-3PO. Has nobody watched Star Wars? That's the bit where C-3PO becomes convinced that Leia's going to give up for not Leia, that Padme's going to give up her baby for him so that he can take its skin. And he sings the baby time song. Yo, let me open up Streamlabs. Guys, you're doing an awful lot of Mikey. You're doing an awful lot of technical background testing today. I am. Thanks for bearing with. Wait, am I with Streamlabs or Stream Labels? Is this the right website? Log in with Twitch. Yeah, I think this is me. I can't believe that Streamlabs still doesn't give you more than one profile. Like, the way that I've set my text and my alerts, that's the only way they work. You can't, like, go into Streamlabs and set a different profile so that there's different settings that kick in, but using the same links. Literally, it's the one thing that people ask for, and instead they just keep up ripping off OBS. Alert box. Oh my god, they've changed stuff. Okay. Subscriptions. Nine months. Edit. Alright, I'm just going to test it. Not perfect, but better.
It's baby time. 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 Baby time. Baby, you're the best. You're not like all the rest. It will be so much fun.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So sorry to see. Let me come back to chat. Alright. What are the other moves? Oh!
Wait, I wasn't finished.
This is a test.
Quick step. Quick step grants affinities and skill. Alright. Usable on all melee armaments. Quick step skill prized by the crafty and fleet of foot. Perform a quick step maneuver that allows for circling around locked on targets. Yo, I think this is the one that turns me into an anime character. I think this is amazing. Okay, guys, we're going to go kill something till I've got 800 schmeckles. And then we're going to purchase quick step. Yo.
Well, until we meet again.
And can I put that Ash of War? Do I have to use it like an ability? I've got to change up my Ashes of War, don't I? Anyway. Alright, one quick sec. You better believe we're coming back for quick step. You better believe it. Now, this way. There we go. Let's kill one of these guys. They're worth good money. There's one sitting down. Clever girls. One of them is hiding. There is a shiny over there. I kind of feel a bit guilty killing those guys. What is this? No. Ooh, beast liver, thank you. Nobody watches Star Wars. Anime and Elden Ring. It'll take off your sheath ability on your katana. I don't use that anymore, Mini Raven. I'm currently using a Big Buff. Oh, you can't see. I'll show you. Oh. Okay, well, just like that, I've earned a load of money. So I'm going right back. Let's go straight back to where we were. Literally just here. Perfect. Oh, there's a second shack. Oh, you can't go inside this one. No worries. Ew.
Oh, not had your fill, eh? Worry not. Have enough to keep you busy.
Yo, I'm still going to mess around with the audio levels, I think, in this game. Please teach me about quick stepping. Wait, what's this? Stormblade. Surround your armament with a shearing storm wind that can be fired forward. Okay, okay. We're also going to get Stormblade.
Well,
that's also awesome.
Until we meet again.
Let me just try out Quickstep real quick. Can I add an Ash of War to something else? I can add an Ash of War to my shield. No? No. I've got spinning weapon attached to my stick. Okay, what does this best associate with? Associate standard? Okay, I think standard was fine. Hey, that's it? That's quick step? Oh, I thought it was going to be really, really cool. Is that making me any quicker? Alright, that's alright. You've got about 10,000 in your bag. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, what do I need to buy that other technique? 1800. 1 moment. Good shout. Oh, perfect.
Ah, hello. Glad to see you safe. Here to learn a battle art or two.
Wait, what is this one? Parry. Parry is a standard ability. Can I add... Wait, guys. Can I add parry to shields which don't normally parry as like a bonus ability? Small and medium shields. Yo, David, how you doing, man? There's another one that teleports you. Dude, I think the teleport one is the one I'm interested in. I think it's the teleport one that I've seen. I got too excited. It's for close melee stuff. Okay, well, I'll play around with it a little bit. We'll lock on. You're thinking of Bloodhound Step. Oh. It's good for getting through poison areas. If you see an orange glow on an enemy's head, do a visceral attack. Massive damage. Delicious guilt. Hey! Anyway. Number 1, yes. Number 2, let me just crack open a tiny bit more. Actually, do you know what? Let me do this right now. It's really bugging me. La 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 la. La 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 la. So I've got the voice at 10. Sound effects down by 1. Music down by 1. Master volume down by 1. Wait, does master volume include voice? I'll turn that up. Now let's try it. Alright, firstly, let me, How does he sound now?
Oh, not had your fill, eh? Worry not. Have enough to keep you busy.
Not a massive difference, is it? Anyway. Okay, loads of cool abilities. One of them is not a skill. Ooh, okay, guys, well done, well done. Let's practice that quick step. I'm just going to sit down so that I fill up my meter. This wizard girl is coming along quite lovely. You're going to love your wizard girlfriend. Ah, by the way, how tall are you? I am 5'4", not 4'5", thank you. For what little difference it makes. Okay, let's test out our Ashes of War in a new adventurous area. Heading rightwardly down this path. You're my friend, let's go. Let's go. LS back. Welcome, friends. Oh, good doggos. I'm just aggroing everything. Just aggro them all. What? Goddamn armored knights. That boy needs some quick stepping. You need some quick stepping in your life, son. Now. Oh, can I summon a dog? I thought I could do a dog summon. Oh, is it up here? Here we go. Oh my god! Didn't hit one of these dogs once. If you could at least pretend to lock onto one of the immediate dog enemies. Oh shit. Oh, I'm in too deep. I didn't really think it through. I'll take them on a bit more singularly. Don't worry, we got this. There's a lot of quality packed into that 4'5". Thank you so much. Alright, this time. Insta-dog. And then quick step this boy. Wow, they're just gonna tear those boys apart. Nice work, Wolfies. Oh, sneak murder? Cheeky sneaky. He was watching. Okay, I was... Ooh, okay, I did get past his attack just then. Ooh, for dogs, for dogs! The other hounds! Okay, maybe don't get stuck in the corner. Ooh, hello. Oh, there's around the back. Goody, goody, goody. They killed one of my dogs. Oof. Oh, I like that quick step. Okay, that was cool. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Ooh. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's very good. Ooh, am I out of I'm out of quick step juice. I didn't have any more quick step juice. Okay, that's on me. Oh, no, the follow-up. Ah, the follow-up. Anyway, we're going past here. Look, don't worry about these guys. These guys are no big deal. Mate, this is like little vacay. We're sojourning elsewhere. Mikey used to stunt double for Warwick Davies. Where's my
Hello, darkness, my...
Come on now. With friends like you, who needs anyways? I preferred streaming before I was connected to the internet. I liked it when it was just me. Anyway, the point is we don't need to be here. Being here is not my agenda. I'm actually going to sneak round the back. The whole point is we're going to go take a look at what's at the other end. And then we'll do Godric again. Don't you dare. Very rude. Stop locking on, no one cares. Okay, great work. Let's get up here.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Ooh.
Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Anyone?
Go compare. Hello, good sir.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
No, nobody tell him about all of those pots I was murdering earlier, okay?
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Hey? Anything?
Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Yeah.
Ouch! Don't stop now, friend. Just keep clobbering away at the old behind. Put those doubts to rest.
Mikey used to stunt double for Basil Brush. Oh, Basil Brush.
All, I say.
Wait, the fox. Hey, triumphant delight. Hey, oh, I just went in your hole. How are you?
Ah, well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted flesh, thank you. Thank you, good sir. Right, I'm still not happy with the audio.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander.
When is a door not a
Iron
door?
Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Yo, I think we've been there. We got teleported against my will without my consent. Oh, I think that's my map marker. I think I needed to go back there. I got teleported up here. We might go back for shits and giggles. Now, obviously, we can enter the Caelid Wilds here. I might do a Terry teleporty. Now, before we do, I want to explore two more things. Number one, Stormgate. Number two, the Catacombs. So let's horsey on straight down south instead of going over here on a bridge. But trust me, my friends, we will bridge it up. Yeah. Alan Bridgman. Oh, there's another pumpkin head. Okay, well, it'd be rude not to. Let's, we can test out some more of that dodge technique. Oh, what's here? A beautiful flight pinion. And some more grace. Hi. Thanks for joining me. Happy Sunday. Get graced. Is that a talking? Is a horny jar? Help me, Step Jar. What are you doing, Step Jar? Anyway. He calls us delicious friends. It means he plans on eating some of us. The jar! Never trust a delicious person. Now. Oh, he's having a bad day. You okay? Somebody wants some glintstone arc, I reckon. Come on. Bit of arcing, governor. Ooh, 19 damage. Hey, get arc. Can you stop ducking? Oh, that's done big damage. Did you see how much damage that just did? Oh, that's quite some reach. Props to you, good sir. I'm impressed. Yo, okay. That quick step was good. That quick step is a pretty juicy technique. I'm impressed. A sanctuary stone. Oh my. Who leads the need for sanctuary here? Call me Logan's Run. Seeking sanctuary? Ooh, more stones for upgrading my weapon as well. Mikey, that guy can't see. His head is encased in an iron pumpkin. Yeah, but I still dodged him really well. We all know what it's like to get a fly in your hat. Steve, you need to wash your tackle more. You shouldn't be attracting flies. Oh, hello.
Oh, dear. Yeah, mate, I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Yeah, how are you? Oh, arrows. Black hood. A bandit mask. How much is it? 1,500? Protects against poison. Oh, what's this? Flame chariots. Further details are available to paying customers. A note about flame chariots? What's this? Cookbook number 3. How to make poison arrows. I've got the first 2 cookbooks, I think. Okay, we're gonna buy this cookbook from him eventually. Let's get this, whatever this is. I don't know what it is, but it seems pretty cool.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
I've just realised we can sell stuff.
Is there anything wrong?
Yeah, do you want some of my junk? I'd like to sell my rubbish swords. Here we go. Some of these are pretty cool. I don't want to get rid of them. I have a lance. A piercing great spear. Ooh. No, I'll keep the rest.
Ah. Nothing that suits your tastes, then.
No, dude, you got plenty, but we'll come back another time. Is that a lament or a dirge? Gordon Ramsay's Elden Ring DLC. He just calls you a fucking muppet all the time. It's going to be a while before we see him cosplay. No, Samurai... Hey, we're making great progress. Hey, Samurai Magician is happening here and now. How dare you not believe? Look at all my turtleneck meat. Go on, son. Off you roll. Sad little tumble. They're very bouncy turtles. They're mostly made of helium. Now, before I head my way down into this unmarked territory, like I was saying, take me... Right. Okay, we're going to go here to the shack, and then we're going to go back. So, Stormgate. Groveside Cave? Yeah, I think I've gone through Stormgate, but I don't think I ever doubled back and explored Stormgate. Anyway, it's near enough here, because in one direction is Stormgate, and in the other direction is the Catacombs. Let's have a look at both of those. I might even go back to the Big Red Mist, and then Godric time. Oh, King Willie, thank you. Because you're inspired. Hey, thank you very much. He was a ninja when he was a teenager. Show some respect. Yeah, this was Sekiro's sister. And that's why Elden Ring is a direct sequel to Sekiro and not the other Soulsbourne games. You heard it here first. That's Mikey knowledge. Am I centered in the hello? Guys, hi. Now, there's higher parts up here. Can we interact with them with gusto? Ignoring old moody bollocks. There's no upwards door? No. Oh, okay, I'm not into it because there's loads of other people. Did he just kill my dog? Fuck. Alright, look. Cancel. Guys, am I the culture on Twitter right now? Because it's time to cancel. Okay, that went terribly badly instantly. I'm gonna go all the way past. We're gonna go past and then go around. Let's not linger. Lingering's not so good. I'm not a big fan of it. Oop. There we go. I'm built for speed, really, anyway. Was it up there or was it over here? Storm Hill? Yeah, here we go. I think we can... Actually, I might be able to fight that giant before he drops down. I feel like I can get all up in one of these turrets. I don't know if I can. You don't know till you try. I love the song that the bats sing. Oh, is it... Wait, do the creatures have a lament? Do the wild creatures in the game also have a sing-song? Fascinating. The white wolf. Oh, nearly fell off. Come on, ghost. There's lady. That one Sansa's. Here's Nymeria. Oh, fuck! Oh, there's goo. There's a goo monster. We came across one of those at the beach. Well, that took away some of my health. The important part is that I'm amazing. Wait, where's the giant gone? Has he dropped down? Oh, he's all the way down there. That was very dismissive of him. I'll let him off. We fought one of these things by the beach. It's like an octopus, but it's covered in gubbins. Oh. Ooh, not too far. Can I get inside of here? Do you guys know? Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, there's a parapet. Oh! Yo, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Right. We're gonna believe it in on the dog. Believe, 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 believe. Oh, no! No, you didn't believe enough. Mate, I was believing so hard. Okay, guys, is that drop always going to kill me? Or was that just unlucky? Like, can I do that? Can I do that correctly? It's an Octorok. Ah. You can from the spiral. You made it! Ah, you got shot! Oh, tits! Tits! It's gone wrong! Get out, get out, get out, get out. I kind of made it. It can't be outside of bounds. There's people there. I'll try it from the left. We went right last time. Oh, Octoroks are from Zelda. Wait, are they those things that keep firing Deku nuts at you? Man, those bastards, they're motherfuckers. Oh, there's a door on this side. Where's my buttons? There we go. They're the squid things that come out of water shooting stones. Just as bad. They're both just as bad. Because they go... And then when you go near them, they stay down. I hate them. And I hate anyone who likes them. Hands up in chat if you're a fan of Zelda. Because I'll get rid of you now. I'll auto-ban. Guys, am I a German motorway? Because I'm a... Autobahn? Wasted on you people. Look, I'll tell you what, guys. When I get my buttons back in my finger memory, you guys won't even believe what's going on. Until then. Okay, quick step is bae. It is pretty bae. I'm a fan of Zelda. Destroy me. Ban me, daddy. Yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? Yo, Ayatollah, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. Good evening. How's your day going, man? We're just logging a few things, dude, before we take on Godric again. I upgraded my sword a little bit. I have a quick step ability, actually. Oh, it doesn't use too much FP. And I've got more magic. Oh, there's two of them. That sucks. Okay, they were not as bad as I feared. Ooh. Arrows reach talisman. What do we currently got for our tallywallies? Flame Drake. Now we need that for Godric. Curved sword. Increases bow effective range. Oh, ooh. I'll remember that for later. I like an effective bow. So this is where we got to earlier. And this is all we got. Obviously I came from up there last time. Now that I look at it from this angle, it was a bit... It was a bold jump. Too bold to hold. Okay. Let's get out of here. Wait, there's no doorway on the other side. Oh, cool. Well, we logged what we wanted to log. So, guys, last thing before Godric. Back to the catacombs. There's a cave here. And I can't remember if this cave is the catacombs. Or if this was the catacombs. Murkwater Coast. Well, I'm up here, so I might as well... Ooh, it is stalking. Naughty. Oh, I've kind of got to go up and around, don't I? Can I just do this once? Hit. Wait, was that the... I don't know if that was the drop or if that was the arrow. Something killed me, but I don't... Anyway. You're gonna have no viewers if you get rid of the Zelda fans. I don't want viewers. I wish there was a way to play video games and live stream, but without chat. Like, no chat, no viewers. Like, you can't get in. That's what I want. It's like emo only mode, but like you can't even view the stream. Can't view the stream. That's called an Amazon Watch Party. No, no, no. They're not that bad. Where's my buttons? Just unplug the internet. Controversial opinion. I like Skyward Sword more than Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is a great story, but I don't enjoy playing it. Majora's Mask is miserable. Majora's Mask is what people who are about 3 years younger than me love. Ooh, Mikey, I'm in my early to mid-30s and I had a deep emotional connection with Majora's Mask. It's the best one. Fuck off. Majora's Mask was a miserable turnaround of shit. I don't fucking cared about it. Shit as Zelda on the N64 that was. Yo. Mate, I'll play Majora's Mask if I want to cut my wrists. Fucking. Don't know a good Zelda game, mate. Don't know. Anyway, Majora. Mate, can't. Anyway. Long story short, save space. So, I don't actually hate Majora's Mask. I'm just jealous because I had a really crap expansion card. Oh, I'm going in the right direction. So I couldn't play it. My Majora's Mask on the N64 would crash. My expansion card was so dodgy it would just crash every like 20-30 minutes. So I've played the beginning of Majora's Mask on a number of occasions, and on 1 or 2 occasions I made it to the second day. But it ruined the experience. How do I get down here? Oh, that'll do. Oh. I can get down on that side. Wait, how do I cross? I think this is the correct cave. I just can't bet any money on it because I thought the cave was at the end of like a valley with a load of slimes. Here we are. Yo, what's going on here? Oh. Oh, there's tunnels. Have I been here? I can't handle him saying Majora. Andre the Barbarian. Me as a mid-30-something-year-old. Yeah, Andre, do you like Majora's Mask? Is that the Zelda that really speaks to you, dude? I'm in my late 30s. I liked Ocarina of Time, and that was good enough. Now, the last time I was in some mineshaft, I was having a really bad time. I haven't even tested out my whirlwind sword ability yet. Let's see what's going on here first. Ooh. But it's beautiful. These guys are kind of creepy. Materials. Oh, they've got smithing stones. Oh, brilliant. Farm a few of these, definitely. You're going to give me a bad time? Yeah. Lovely. Oh, they're very aggro sounding, but it's a fortuitous environment. He's just working really hard. Won't besmirch him his hard work. People are minding their own business, and here he goes on a killing spree. But I like the goods. Sorry, Majora's Mask sounds like a Sci-Fi Channel mockbuster. Sorry, Majora. So that's because once, when I was younger, I tried learning Spanish for about 4 months. And the only thing I learnt was that J's in Spanish are soft like a Y. And for some reason, that like has wormed its way into my head for some things, for just some words. Ooh, a pickaxe. And more stones. Yo, I'm gonna buff my sword in a minute. Well, that's me time. But also in-game. Microgiorno some Española. I was more of a Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. GoldenEye, mate, Andre. I never played a Zelda game other than an hour of Link to the Past. Mate, no one wants to play that one. They're totally fine, mate. Whose emotes are these? Oh, Quali! Holy shit, Andre, I shit you not. I know who this streamer is. I came across their stream, like the day before yesterday, out of nowhere. She was holding up a pot plant, and I'm really into pot plants at the moment, so I popped into her stream. Hey, I recognise that person. That Quali. She's very well lit, let's put it that way. Wait, does this go back? Wait, is that where I came from? No, that wasn't where I came from. Wait, where do I go now? He's just chilling. No labour unions. Do not unionize. No resting. No chilling. No! Oh my god, big swing. Intimidating. Oh, there's a dog! Oh, it's a rat. That's a funny looking dog. Sorry. Oh god, there's loads of them. Why? Where are they coming from? There was nothing here a minute ago. Vermin. What is this, Warhammer? Anyway, we're fine. Take a sip. He's blaming the Spanish. I'm Mexican. I love racist jokes. Yeah, so do I. You have to be careful with them. As long as... So I love racist jokes of my friends because my friends aren't racists. And we ironically laugh about this stuff because it's so stupid, it's hilarious. But you have to be careful. You can't just casually try racist jokes with people you don't know well because they might not enjoy it. Do you call them yammy dodgers? Ooh, yam-based biscuits. Finally. That's why I checked it out. I like the art style. I saw your raid. Oh, right. Oh, you're from her stream in general. Yo, I need to... This is really annoying me. Let me turn off this lighting system. Oh, you're like a Quali regular. Well, dude, lovely to have you pop in and say hello. Yeah, dude. So, like, I saw her with a pot plant. And I was like, hot damn. I want to talk about pot plants because that's the kind of guy I am. Now, let me turn off this lighting. But, yeah, no, I'm glad I caught her stream randomly. I'm glad I saw her holding up a pot plant because she's also super friendly and really talkative. Mate, ideal streaming conditions. Ideal. Alright, let's go over here. It's Master Splinter seeking vengeance on the turtles! Get me those turtles! That's my dude. Who's the little brainiac guy? Wait, have I done... I'm a little bit turned around, I'm not gonna lie. Does this go up or down? Oh wait, this one goes down? Oh, now it's getting worse. Wait, what was that?
Just here.
Okay, I don't want to spend all night in some mine shafts. I just want to get some smithing stones and smithy the hell out of here. Alright, let's have a look. Go on then. I'm curious. I'm cave curious. It's called puberty, Mikey. You start noticing girls. Gross. Ooh, glintstone. I'm hearing dangerous music. A violin. That's the same violin they have in Dead Space. I don't like it. Run it in for the win. Krang, yeah. Who's the pot plant person you're talking about? Oh, there's just this Australian streamer called Quali. And they came up in my... When I opened Twitch the other day, they came up in my suggested feed. But the thumbnail shot of them was them really enthusiastically holding a big pot plant. They're obviously talking about pot plants. So, as you know, from my recent Snake Mother's Tongue pot plant adventures, I was like, yo, I'm going to open up this stream. She's also super friendly, enthusiastic about pot plants. Now, we do not judge people by their looks, okay? That's surface level, and it's about the person that counts. That being said, she's very well lit. Very well lit. No, no, no! Don't be that way. Got it. Did you like Dead Space 3? I think it's okay, but compared to 1 or 2, I couldn't get into it. Dude, I never played it. I was gonna have a play date with Ivana Hyde. She wanted to do duos on Dead Space 3. And by the time we finally finished playing Dead Space 2, I felt so car sick from it. And I was so, like, how to put it? Dead Space 2 is terrifying for ages. By the end of it, I just felt rough. And I stopped being scared and I started being bored. I was just like, just get me through it. Like, the very end of Dead Space 2, there's this endless torrent of necromorphs. And you've got to go through these zigzagging doors to get to this thing. And by the time we were doing that, I was just like, just fucking... I feel sick. Just run through them all. And I stopped engaging with the game. I was just like, mate, get me out. So I was like, look, fuck Dead Space 3. They're doing a remake of Dead Space 1. And basically, it's... I don't even know what it was. It's something to do with the frame rate on the PS3. But other people also got really car sick from that one game. So I'm hoping the remake doesn't make me feel car sick. So Andre, Dead Space 1, the zero gravity bit spinning the camera really fucked me up. And Dead Space 2, it might be the same reason, because the camera is really quick and aggressive. But yeah, whatever it was legit giving me a reaction. I was like, oh mate, I'm not even enjoying the game. I just feel shit. Okay, well, okie dokie pig and a pokey. This leads nowhere. Here's our shack. Let's go back. Clickety clack. Am I supposed to be testing for fake walls? I'm going to need you to spell it if we're going to shout out the streamer. Oh, sorry. I want to say... Is that it? That will either be them or it won't be them. That either is or is not the streamer. I got sick with Warframe for a time. Literally the only one I've ever had motion sicknesses. Yeah, Andre, it's so weird. I'm sure it's something to do with frame rates. Camera movement and or frame rate at the same time. But, it's horrible. Because you can't enjoy the game experience because you are literally becoming car sick. Like, your body's undergoing a reaction that's making it not a fun time. Which is horrible when you're streaming, because you can be really enthusiastic for a game for about 20 minutes. And then you realise you're going to be sick. And you're just like, oh, I'm not having fun. I am straight up not having a good time right now. And that's why I don't play with my VR headset. I don't need to hear from you, Steve. I know you're a VR boy. Don't need to hear from Miss KTV. I know she's a big VR girl. Okay, do you know what? This place wasn't too big. I was worried this was going to be a miasma of tunnels and curves. Like, we came from up there. I don't think did I ever activate this thing over here? Alright, this is the last one to have a look at, I think. Wasn't there like a halfway thing? Ah. Where does this lead? More boyos. Here. Oh, that fucked off all his health. Yo. Mate, that magic ability is pretty cool. More materialis. I'm stunned. Simulation sickness is a fun time killer. Word. MLG. How you doing, you soft boiled egg? MLG, you yolky delicious young boy. How are you? How's your evening? So much yolk. Kid Ludens, what's good by the way, dude? I'm maidenless, I'm afraid, MLG. Are we talking about throwing up? Yeah, damn right we are. Banana, I am level 25. We're early doors, Banana. How are you doing? Fire is very rude where I come from. Get magics. Mate. Explosive stone clump. Thanks for noticing. I love the music though. It's very atmospheric. What? I know. Last time he was on Halo was on a 360. What, the last time you played Halo? Wait, is Halo still around? Wait, Halo... Are they still making Halo games? They're making a Halo movie. And the last Halo release was like Apex, wasn't it? It was just a multiplayer fighting FPS thing. Oh, you're on level 63, Banana. You're doing okay. And I think that's the most you can ask for in a Soulsbourne game, isn't it? Doing okay. We take okay. We take those. Well, where does this go then? I'm going deeper underground. Oh, ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba 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 da ba 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 little. Where does this go? These aren't even the right catacombs. But this isn't even where I was trying to go to. Yo, we're gonna go back to the smithy and see if we can use all these stones in a sec. If I find a way to teleport out of here, which I'm not sure if we can actually do. The Halo series won't have a season 2. Oh, it's a TV series. Oh, Stone Digger Troll. Hey, I didn't realize we were gonna vibe. Welcome on in. Brilliant, that's my health. Look at that club. In my defense, I didn't realize I was right in the face of a boss, but he's quite doable. Let's come back to this. I advise stay far away from him. No, stay close. The bigger they are, the closer you tuck. Mate. Mate, you sound like a man who's not tucked. Wait, do I have all my health and stuff back? How does that work? I do. Oh, I didn't even buff my sword. Ah, mate, buff for days. Right, which way was the way that the dude was? Maybe I can even summon a dog. No, maybe not. Yo. Okay, buff the sword and then go in. Alright, wish me luck. Nope, that's not how that works. There's some points in vigor. What's the point? Oh wow, I died so quickly. I was trying to get some distance to knock back some juice. I do need a wee, but I'm going to give it one more go before I go to the toilet. It's still very doable. Andre, can you do me a favour and drop... This is super weird sounding. Andre, can you do another emote from Quali so that I can get her name spelled correctly? Because I'll pop back into her stream sometime. It's a super friendly vibe, but I had no time. Like, I was there to talk about pot plants, but then I had to go and do stuff. So I couldn't hang out for too long. Oh, it is this way. The series devs say they have not seen the Halo games. Wait, the people making the Halo series have not played the games? I think there is something to be said about not being too beholden to source material, but being ignorant of it is not a good place to come from. Yeah, E-Brig, I feel you, mate. Oh wait, I did spell it. I did spell it correctly. Quali, Kwoli. Yeah, I think I got it right the first time. Right. Anyway, that's enough shouting out a random streamer. Goodbye, gentlemen. Goodbye. I need to tuck the stick. Shit. Oh, he's not even noticed. He has though. Oh, he holds a grudge. Hope for the best. Down, 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 down. Down, please, down, please, down, please. Goodbye. Don't you dare. Okay, that worked out great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I said thanks on her behalf. Cheers, dude. Yo, Mooney Raven, how you doing, you lovely thing? Are you guys... Official King Willie, are you giving me slack again for Majora's Mask? Like potted plants or plants you make pot out of? Oh, Beefstachio, the more boring one. Because I've got 2 snake mother's tongues. I cleared out the grubs that were in the first one, the infection. I've got the succulent, And I've got the Paphos vine behind the thing, but the Paphos vine I think is dying. Oh god, look at that drift. Oh, do you see what I'm working against the entire time we're playing? I'm playing with my mind apparently. Go left. So I'm just squeezing the controller to see if it gets rid of the... Yeah, so this controller drift is real. Like, I've had this since... Or since we got the PS5. Is this my first PS5 game? Oh, near enough. But I've only ever noticed it when playing Elden Ring, so there must be some recent dust. But I don't know how to peel this open without fucking it up. Anyway. It might be because you're holding the controller too tight. Yeah, it might be. I'm a real squeezer. Alright, now what was my ability? Alright, friends. Time for some cheese. Let's not do that again. Get wrecked. Ooh. Where's my... Here we go. A raw medallion. I like mine cooked, thank you very much. A raw medallion. What does this do for my goodness? Wait, is it do I equip it? Enhances raw and breath attack. Ah, I think I have a raw Ash of War. Rawr. But I won't be using it just yet. Like I said, he was pretty easy. I just really need a Wii. Yo, let's go! Let's go, let's go! The guy that voices Master Chef in the game is not even voicing him in the TV. Oh, Master Chief! Oh my god, I'm getting so confused. I'm not, I need to learn more about Halo. Is Master Chief the most badass character in the sci-fi future universe? Should we return to the entrance? There's nothing else here, is there? There's just a sense of achievement. Well, I'm really glad we went down here, because not only have we nailed it, I've got loads of stones, so I'm going to go back to the round hold and see if that lady's turned up there. But I'm going to do it after a wee. So you delicious things, I'll be right back. 20 secs. 20 secs. Okay, friends, thanks for bearing with us whilst I went to loo. We're back, we're recording. We're here, we're talking about Drive Angry. Now, I have now got a cough sweet, if you can hear it rattling around. And, having nailed this area, I'm pretty sure the other area I was talking about the whole time was up here on the Murk Water Coast. So we're going to pop back here to have one more look. We only ever slightly looked inside, which was kind of fine. But now that we're a bit more of a bigger character... Wait a minute, how am I doing for health and stars? 3,000. How much to level up my stats? 4,000 to my next level up point. Okay. Anyway, long story short. Can I make that drop? I feel like there was... Isn't there like some stuff around here to help me get down? Oh mate, perfect. Anyway, yeah. Over here. Beyond the slimes. A place beyond the pines. Brispine. Where's this place? Oh, there was a save point here as well. Ghost... I thought you were talking about Ghost Rider. No, it sounds a bit like Ghost Rider, but this is something else. Drive Angry. I thought you were talking about Mandy. I really like Mandy. Tim the Ancient. Mandy is a bit simple. I feel like the plot could have done with like a twist or an interesting element. Mandy is incredibly straightforward, but it's also incredibly honest about what it is. I've really liked it. Okay. Gotta remember to keep an eye out for the creepy boys, but this time I've got a good dodge mechanic. They start in the ceiling. Should I get my shield out? The answer is yes. No, that's not your shield. There we go. Yo, I forget they cause bleeding really quickly. But now that I've got a shield this time that negates 100% damage, I'll just do some deflects. Never neglect to do a deflect. Let's go. It's so beautiful here and so well lit. I think there's booby traps. Don't stand on the squares. Also, I did something in there before, which opened the door here. Yeah, we opened these doors, but I don't think I ever went through them. Because these guys are problematic. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus, there's 3 of them. Oh, I hate everything. Okay, this is fine. Do you know what? I'm gonna... No. I've got long range magic. I've got long range magic. I'm not gonna vibe with these things. I'm not gonna let their energy affect my energy. We're just gonna go straight down. Has anybody watched X? As in Triple X. It's an A24 movie. X is an anime. The Dragons of the Heaven versus the Dragons of the Earth. And the manga is called X 1999, I think. Of the bees! Yeah, that's the Wicker Man art bit. That's kind of bad good. Okay. What was I saying we're doing? This time magic. Yo, Steed out. Welcome on in, brother. How you doing? Jem is still with us. Jem, how are you? I don't need an essay about your life, Jem, because I know you won't give me one, but how are you? You alright? How's life? Yeah, I also have a bow. Yes. Well done, Captain Memory. Even though that negates physical damage, that still affected my bleeding counter. That is so weird. That did no physical damage, but it did trigger bleeding. Sneaky turkeys, these guys. Alright, let's hope for the best. Oh, X is a horror movie about a porno shoot. Oh, I think I have heard of it. Is it worth watching? I'm going to say either 4 times out of 5, somewhere between 4 out of 5 and 9 out of 10. 4 out of 5 times, regardless of what the film is, if I hear A24 is the studio, I'm probably going to like the movie. Even if it's like a bit wandering and aimless, I'm usually still captivated by the atmosphere. But Studio A24, mate. Yeah, I like them. It's a good studio. I've liked Ty West stuff previously. The House of the Devil is brilliant. The House of the Devil, I don't know if I've seen that one. Mikey, I'm not trying to brag, but I may need some help on how to draw ladies crossing their legs. Oh. Leg crossing. We'll do a tutorial on that. Why not? Many tutorials for many positione. Now, I will force you to enjoy the embrace of my glintstone arc. What's my arc distance? Nice. Oh, get wrecked. Mate, I love being a magic samurai. Samurai mixed with magic in this game is so good. It's quite a good game, this. I'm keeping an eye out for anything that's about to kill me. Yeah, see, there you go. There's one of them. He doesn't even know I'm there. Ghost glove flower. I got my cool stuff back. Wait, you do art, Mikey? Oh yeah, Andre. Oh yeah. Dude, I don't know if you've noticed, Andre, but I'm not a professional streamer. Streaming's unfortunately not my powerhouse. Yeah, dude, I do art on YouTube. I make how to draw videos and stuff like that. Streaming's just my relaxing hobby. So if I can touch bases with you guys and we can play video games together. Alright, now these are the doors we opened earlier. Now, I'm assuming there might be a boss on the other side of this murky veil. I need 800 runes and I'll be able to level up. I'm going to go level up first. I don't even know what's on the other side of that door. Oh, fuck. But before I find out, let's go up here. Let's level up. I'll crack open another rune signet. Mate, this game is so good. Inventory. No. Yes. No. Yes. I'll use all four. That's some interest. Yeah, it's cultured. I'm a cultured artist. Now, I say this all the time to people. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm a safe for work artist. I draw big booby anime fan arts that you'll never see me do a nipple. I'm like Batman, it's my one rule. Touching bases! It's like touching tips. Mikey saved my art skills. I keep drawing with his art videos. I vibe every day. Hey! Micro, that's why I follow you. Oh, Micro, if I did a nipple, it would make you be like, okay, I'm out. It's too much, too rich, too much sauce. No, I'm technically family friendly. I try to keep it just that side. I have no issue with adult artwork. There's Patreon. I do all sorts of stuff. I want to draw filth. But in a very general sense, it's just not what my most of my work is. We all want filth, but we all end up being family friendly. What are you going to do about it? What am I doing? Upgrades. Yo, draw nipple chat. Sounds disgusting. Okay, time to level up. What did you want me to level up? I feel like Artsy Wolfie was really hard trying to get me to level up on something the other day. Wait, Andre, you've got Natalisi emotes as well. Wait, Andre the Barbarian, do we follow all the same Australians? Dude, I shit you not. I discovered Natalisi's stream like 2 weeks ago. Vigor. You guys all want me to do Vigor. You can't do damage if you're dead. Oh, you guys sound like you don't know how to live life to the fullest. Vigor's a bit of a boring safety play. What if I increase my intelligence? Look, intelligence feels edgy. Intelligence leads to magic. I'll do one vigor for you guys, but you guys owe me. That vigor's for chat, but I'm not sure what panties to draw for the cake barmaid. Something that covers up the business, ideally. Come on now. Now, I'm going to have to kill these guys again. No, I'm going to run past. Guys, I'm going to hopefully be able to run it in and check out the boss. I just hope I don't get too ganked. Set off the flame trap. Dive to the right. Woo. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, you look terrifying. A grave warden duelist. He's got 2 grave hammers. Ooh. Ooh. I've seen that helmet before. That helmet is in Ridley Scott's Gladiator. Okay, there's a grave warden duelist. Good to know. This time, my friends... Nope. Okay, let me just... Look, that was the wrong button. Okay, this time, my friends... Oh my god! Okay, look, that's just an illness. I'm trying to switch weapons. I'm just nervous. Okay. How do I switch what that does again? Got it. Okay, this time... Yo, Bananos, how you doing? Welcome on in, lovely to have you. Okay. I'll have my shield out this time as well. So let's go, let's go. I might take off Quick Step and swap it for the Whirlwind Sword ability, because we've still not really tried that one. Okay, I'm feeling big. Oh, he knocks down business. I'll go two-handed. He does 4 big ones. Oh! Hey! God modes in chat, please. Ooh, banished knight Engerval. I can summon a knight. I can summon a knight. Sigturn, Beef Stasio, Steedat, Official King Willies, Naru Michael, Tim the Ancient, Jem Blackthorn, Beef Stasio, Snow Rip, Intoxicated Ebonic. Second time, good vime. Now let's look at this altar of death. That's been... Is this the roots of one of the Erdtrees or the similar Erd-ish trees? All the bodies... Look at him! Look at him over there! All the bodies have been pulled from the niches. And given over to this tree? The glow of the tree comes from the sustained sustenance of the dead. I feel like I want to go behind here. Well, it's disgusting. There's an element of sacrifice or something. Oh, where's that light coming from? I don't even know physically where I am. So in theory, there's a barrow or something with a load of windows that I could probably look in if I was above ground. He's gone. Where's that little gargoyle gone? I just wanted to see what that was. Okay, let's get out of here. Well done, everybody. Okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing that we could do. You should have added endurance. Mate, no need. If you go north, there's another dungeon where you can find a second Uchigatana. What light from yonder window breaks? Oh my god, Steve. Who is that? Is that Poe? I just wanted to rest it out. Okay. North from here. Oh, straight up here somewhere, dude, in the other map. Yeah, I'm down to clown. I mean, we're at the end of the cave space. But I'll do it. Now, my friends, how are we doing for time on this episode? We've come essentially right to the end. Do we have enough time to fit in one more Godric fight? Because in today's episode, so far, we've done everything I wanted to. We explored the tower. We've gone back to the catacombs. We went to the guy who was a pot. And we also did something else earlier that I forget. Possibly a mini-boss. Oh, we discovered a new layer underground, and we did all that. So we've had a very busy day, and we've all done very well. Oh. Oh, mate, that controller drifter. I need to... Between this and next episode, I'm going to have to look up a guide on how to do something. Now, I don't have that ability, which is going to increase bleeding. But I do have the sword love ability. Nope. There we go. Taking me a while to get my head around what I needed to do there. We go. Maximum damage. Maximum damage. Alright, hoping for the best. You basically asked if Romeo and Juliet was written by Poe, but it's difficult. Oh, is that a Romeo and Juliet? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's old Billy Shazoom. I'm so sorry. I used to know Hamlet, but I never knew Romeo and Juliet. I'm so sorry. Save the game? Am I supposed to save?
Truest of dragons.
We know what happens here. Mate, flamey dive roll. Insta death. Oh, I'm still here. I want to drink some of this, love. Okay, as long as he's behind me. Pretty close. I think we might be in with a good chance, my delicious friend. So we had a little another test run. We had a go at him at the beginning. We've done a load of side stuff, upgraded some business, come back for some more. And now join me in the next episode, my delicious friends, to see if we can beat off Godric and get into the next section of the game. Thank you so much for watching. Click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.